So once you've used your food processor, are you wondering how it all goes back into the bowl? So let me show you. Once you've done this a few times, it will be very, very simple and it'll come naturally to you. Let's start with the 9 cup. So the 9 cup and the 7 cup are very, very similar in the way they store. You just have an extra disc with the 7 cup. So let's remove the lid of the bowl. And then you've got your drive accessory. So you want your drive accessory to sit over the shaft of your bowl. So that's the first step. Then with the 9 cup, you place the multi-purpose blade first over the drive shaft. Then we add the dough hook, so the dough blade. So the dough blade sits on top. Then it's your whisk accessory. And then lastly is your reversible slicing and grating disc. And that just sits on top. And then we pop the lid on and everything's back in the bowl quite simply. The 13 cup can be a little bit trickier, but don't worry. There is a little diagram on the side of the caddy which tells you what order to put everything back in. So I'm going to start with the empty caddy. I'm going to put my multi-purpose blade in the bottom. So that just slides in the bottom. Then I'm going to put my dough hook, dough blade, that sits in the top of the caddy like that. And you just push that down to clip that into place. Then I'm going to get my drive adapter. I'm going to remove the cover and you find the little spot that just sits in here and pushes that into place. And then you spin your caddy around and then you've got a part for your drive assembly. Then I'm going to spin it around again, and this is where the cleaning tool sits. So that just locks, there's little notches there to know where those little parts go. That just locks into place there. Then I'm going to pop that into the bowl. It's got little handles that lift up there, so you just slide that into the bowl. And there are little cutouts here that have to slide over a certain part of the bowl, but you'll see that, and that just sits in the bottom there. Then I grab the slicing disc. So using your little finger holes, grab the slicing disc and pop that over the bowl and over the little handles there. And you want that to sit into place. Then I'm going to get my grating disc, and that sits over as well. That just slides into place, lined up, so it's sitting over there. And then the last thing to go on top is your dicing accessory. So that just slides in, and make sure it's in the locked position. If it's not in the locked position, the lid can't go on. And then you just pop your lid back on and clip it into place, and everything is back in the bowl, stored nice and neatly.